right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends. This is a short video. I received a video from somebody saying about David Wood leaving YouTube, and I watched the video actually. David Wood in his video, he says that Muslims are flagging his channel, and Twitter ban him in Twitter, so he's expecting his channel to be down, and he said he will go and work in making books, which is good. Actually, I encourage him to make books. But you know, I mean, so what if a Muslim they flag you? Even if the Muslims they take down your videos, or they take down your channel, or they take down YouTube, I mean, make a new account. What a big deal. Anyway, you see, actually the Muslims always, when they do that, that's mean you are doing a good, a good job. They will not target somebody he is not doing a good job. So this is nobody throw rocks at a tree have no fruits. You know what I mean? Rocks are thrown at you for a reason. So what a big deal. I mean, if I am him, I would not really stop making. Let the Muslims flag my videos, all of it, and take the channel down. I have already 100 channel backup for ready for and they are saying they will try to stop donation for him. So what? I mean, we do that. They will receive donation or we don't, still we do it. This is a sign of victory, not a sign of defeat. However, if he is really he want to make books, that's maybe the Muslims are helping you to give more time for something maybe more important, to make books. That's good. So more people will read and they will learn about the cult of Islam. So in either way, actually, the Muslims are helping us. The Muslims, let me tell you how the Muslims they help me. It was the Muslims who made me write books about Islam. The Muslims, they said to me, if you are really a scholar in Islam, how come you never heard that you have a book? So I wrote books. It was Muslims who introduced me to a program. It's called Pal Talk. They said to me, if you are a man, come and debate us in this program. So I went there. It was the Muslims who introduced me to YouTube. Otherwise, I never really used YouTube. I don't even know how to use it. So Muslims always help us, and that should be how it works. When you do a good job and your job became successful, that's mean, and you are making them upset, and they accuse you of hate speech. I mean, a Muslim speaking about hate speech. Your prophet, he said in the Quran that Allah will spread hate and enmity between the Christians until judgment day. What about we report Allah for hate speech? What about Muhammad saying that Muslim should kill all the Jews in the world? A Muslim talking about hate speech, that's, I will find this is funny. But anyway, this is how they play. They knew this is the only way they can stop you, and they knew that those media are owned by the liberals, and they are liberals, what you can say. However, we will not let them win. Flag my videos, take down my channels. We will have 100 channels after the same day you flag it, you take it down. Okay, do you know how many channels I lost already? Endless. I don't even count. I don't know how many. So it doesn't matter really. Flag you, they take you down, they ban you. Who care? You come back. Actually, I noticed that when the Muslims they go and they make videos says go and attack this guy, they are making a promotion for you. Maybe you do not notice that, because a person he never heard of you maybe until now, because of those people, even they are small or big, doesn't matter. Like this guy who played his video is a potato, but it doesn't matter. I mean, they promote us by attacking us. They promote us. We hit the head of the snake. That is the hate teaching of Islam. We don't attack Muslims. We don't talk about Muslims, and we have nothing to do with the Muslims. Our topic is this cult, this teaching, this book, this religion, not the Muslims. Muslims are poor people. They have no idea even what is written in their book, and when you ask them a question, they have no idea how to answer. So my friend, this is my advice to David Wood. If I am you, I will not really stop making videos. Okay, let us say you are busy making books. Make a video once a week, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and the Muslims take down your by flagging you, and YouTube take their side. Okay, make a new channel. Who care? You will find people subscribe second day. After 5 minutes, just make a video in a channel, and any channel people knows, I mean popular channels, and there's many that will help you. Just make a video, says, hey guys, this is my new channel, and you will see people will be there in 5 minutes. Who care? It's like shooting at the mirage. They cannot shoot at you, they cannot stop you. But I understand, maybe he is he need to take a break from this garbage, and as he said, he have a family, he have 5 children, and 2 of them they need special care. So yeah, actually good for you. I mean, if this is what is making it better for you, but don't let the Muslims make you change the way you do things. And I think this is what he decided to do. Yeah, he said to himself, well, I'm going to let me make some books, and which is good. Books will go to generations to come, and he can give it more effort. And actually, me myself, I can, if I am not coming in YouTube, I will be able to finish. I'm working right now in 3 books at the same time. One of them is the Quran translation. So if I am not coming in YouTube, that time will be given all of it. So you see, the Muslims, they are helping you actually. You see, the Muslims, maybe they think they are banning you, but the fact they are helping you. You go and you make up books, and then books will be published, and millions of people read it. So they think they are fighting you. The fact they are fighting themselves. Abdul, who is saying go and flag his videos. It's a stupid channel, YouTube. Who care? Actually, you see, there is a guy who is a smart guy. His name is Shabir Ali. Shabir Ali, he bought my books, but he never attacked my books. Do you know why? The answer is very simple. If he attacked my books, he knew that he will make my books more popular. See, there's a smart Abdul and there's a funny Abdul. Shabir Ali, he bought my books, he read them, he never mentioned a word against my books, because he knew the second he attacked it, it is the same second he promoted, and he's smarter than the rest of the Abdul. So I encourage all the Muslims to attack Christian Prince and David Wood and Sam Shamoun and you name it, the whole list, because that is the end of the day is for our benefit, especially when it's come to writing books. And I hope he will finish whatever book he's working in. He did not say what books he's working in. Me myself, I'm working in 3 books right now, and maybe if my channel stop down, I will take a break for some time so I can finish one of my books for faster. Right now we have my book. We have 4 books translated to many languages, and actually the Spanish book, by the way, is already published, but we have difficulty with Amazon trying to fix it. They publish it in the wrong place, so we stop that until they fix it. So I mean, God is good, and if not the Muslims, I will not have a book right now. And I'm telling you, it was a Muslim idea that Christian Prince should write books. They said to me, well, if you are a scholar and look like you know a lot, so how come you don't have a book? Not even one. So I said to myself, I think this is a sign. The Lord Almighty, He is using the Abdul to speak to me and to say to me, see, this is something is needed. And actually, you believe it or not, most of people who buy my books are Muslims, including Shabir Ali, as you see. I mean, why in the world Shabir Ali is buying my books? You know what I mean? Because he want to learn. He want to learn about the God who want to spread hatred between the Christians. All right? Because when Muslims they speak to someone like me, how many times you heard the Muslims saying, we never heard this before? How many times? Each time we speak to a Muslim, they say, oh, I never heard this before. Where you get this from? So the Muslims, they read our books because they never heard this before. We never heard it before. So I encourage them. You see, how many times you heard me saying to the Muslims, I challenge you to post my videos in your channel. You can attack me there too, because that will work for our benefit at the end of the day. Flagging our videos, my friend, will not change the fact that we are being victorious. You take a channel down, we will have 1,000. You know how many channels is having videos of Christian Prince? I mean, it's endless. And you shut down one, we will open 10 and 20 and 30 and 40. So it's a game, and you know the nature of the game. I understand maybe some people don't have time for this stupid game, right? When I'm releasing, I need to take more time. Maybe I should take a break from YouTube, as David Wood, he said. I'm working on it, you know, and you know, I just want to be sure the translation is perfect, and I am making my translation different from the translation you see. You see here, the translation is in the order of the book of Uthman. The Quran you see in front of you, this is not really, there's no Quran actually. There's not a book. It's called Quran. The one we have, it is what Muslims they claim that it is from Uthman ibn Affan, but they don't have the book of Uthman. Nobody have it, you know, not even single page of it. So they have a recitation of a guy, his name is Hafs. So this is according to recitation of Hafs, which is a person who exists more than 200 years after Muhammad. Recitation, not a book. All right. So I'm taking my time to finish it, you know, carefully, and we want to do it right. All right. But it's going to finish. It's going to be finished. Maybe the Muslim can help us if they flag our YouTube and take the channel down. That will give me a time to finish it faster. Always things work for our benefit. It's not as they wish. You might think you are fighting him, the guy there, yeah, David Wood, but the fact you are maybe giving him better opportunity. And here we go, he's going to write a book for you. Are you happy now? Praise be to Allah.
This is going to sound like bad news, but it's probably good news. After I was banned from Twitter, someone sent me a video of a Muslim apologist who's been telling his views.
I'm not going to play this video of this guy. He's an idiot. He's such a joker. Potato guy.
On any of the platforms that I'm on. So he's actually telling his viewers to false flag my content. His story.
Actually, he is not only telling people to do that, he is saying this is the way you can harm him. So this guy is asking people to harm you. If I am you, you should report him to the police for asking people to harm you, because maybe some people will harm you, thinking about harming you in YouTube, but some Muslims might think about harming you physically, because this is what he said in his video. This is the way you can harm him. So this guy is asking people to harm you. So if I am him, David would actually, he should call the police for him, and they should investigate him, and maybe you have a case against him. You know, he live in America, asking people to harm an individual. It doesn't matter what the harm is. That is not legal. And he used in his video the word harm. He said, this is the way you can harm him. All right? He used the word harm. So a person who is teaching people to harm somebody, he can be taken to court. So if I am you, you know, you should report him for saying that. Any human being asking somebody to harm somebody, that is illegal, and this is a crime. And doesn't matter what the harm is. Even he can claim that I'm asking to harm you only by flagging YouTube, but that is not really what is behind this harm, because you are asking a certain group of people do not know this guy, just because he is a Christian, he speak against Islam, to be harmed. Now you are claiming you want to harm him in YouTube or in Patreon, but what is the guarantee that your message of harming him is going to stay there? You are asking for a harm, and that is a crime by itself. So if somebody knows David Wood, talk to him and ask him, maybe he should take him to court, you know. CP Min, the guy David Wood talking. Yeah, I'm talking about the idiot who is asking the Muslims to flag him. So I actually, if I am you, I will, you know, you can report him for committing a crime, teaching, not only teaching hate, he is requesting harming you. He's saying it clearly. I want you all to go and harm him. You know, and that is a big problem. This is a very bad problem. If David would want to use the law against this person. Martin Haddad. Nobody says David Wood is an idiot. Are you stupid or what? You come at the end of the topic and you think I'm saying he's an idiot. I'm talking about the one who was in the video. The video he played. I mean, even people, they answer you in the text, still you repeat the same question. Why I want to say that? I'm here to say to David Wood that you should take advantage of this actually and use it for your benefit. It's really good. And if I am you, you know, you call the police for this guy. He have it in video, he posted in his channel, and by his face, by his voice, saying, asking people to go and harm you. Yes, he is saying flag him, huh? But because they cannot reach you by hand. This guy is teaching violence and teaching hate against an individual. This is a crime in USA. You cannot go and say, hey, I want you to go and harm this guy, no matter how you do it. Even if it's just, you know, he's saying, this is how you can harm him. This is what he said. This is how you can harm him. By making such a statement, you just claimed your goal. Your goal is to harm this guy. Asking a specific group of religion to harm a specific group or people from a religion who they are Christians just because they are speaking against Islam. This is what you are doing. So so if I am David, you know, I will you know, he can call a lawyer and see what he can do about this. You know, and again, you see, like they are flagging him without even knowing who is this guy. But if you ask me, I mean, this is a very good sign. I mean, go and flag him. Go and flag him. This is how you can harm him. That's mean they are desperately angry from you because you are doing a good job. So if I am him, I will not stop making videos. You know, or maybe I will make a video maybe once a week. If you are busy working a book, okay, maybe once every 10 days. Make 3 videos a month. I mean, in your break time. All right, like make a cup of coffee and speak to people who like to hear you. Never, never, never give them a chance, my friend. And we have thousands channels. If this channel go down now, I will open after 5 minutes a new channel. I had them ready, you know. I'm ready for that. After 5 channels, after less than 30 seconds, I can start broadcasting different places. You close that one, we have another one. So we are you know, we know what the game. I mean, we know we are targeted for what reason, and the reason we are targeted for is a good reason. That's good for us, right? So don't make them make you disappointed. And like sometimes, you know, the only way for me, I will stop coming to YouTube if I see the Christians, they are not really, they don't care. Then I will go and just work in my books, which means at the end of the day is going to be for my benefit. You know, I was working in the book Sex and Allah for Long, right? And it's taking really time, I mean, to finish it. But then I said to myself, let me take a break from YouTube. And yes, I finished the book really fast. I was able to complete the book in less than 30 days. You know, 30 days, which wonderful. You know, I mean, not finishing the book in 30 days, I mean complete, because I was working from before. So it was really good. And which means, yes, I agree that taking a break from from YouTube take too much time, etc. Can help you to concentrate, because, you know, when you open YouTube, it's not, you know, writing is not just something you do like right away. Okay, I want to cook now. You have to be ready, your mood ready, you are relaxed. I mean, it's writing is different. Writing, you have to be in the mood of writing. And even if you have a lot of knowledge, you know, your knowledge is there, but writing is different story. You know, so you know, take you know, maybe you can finish a book in a month, and then the Muslims Abdul will be more upset from you. I mean, look, if the Muslims ban me from YouTube, I will be able to finish maybe 10 books like Six in Allah with more details. If you go and see Six in Allah, how many people they are reading this book, you will not believe it. I mean, even the name is very interesting. People, they ask me, the name is so straightforward. I mean, shouldn't you make it, you know? I said, no, 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 no. I say it as it is. This is about sex and Allah. So why I want to call it something else? You know what I mean? Why I want to call it something else? The same as the book, The Deception of Allah. They said to me, don't you think this is like a very harsh name? I said, but this is what the book is about. Deception of Allah. That's it. So we take always, you know, the Muslims help us without knowing. So now if this guy, he, you know, he don't want to do YouTube no more, and then after 4 weeks from now he come with a book about Islam, are you happy, Muslims? Okay, good for you. A book will live forever. You know, the second you publish a book, that's it. It's enter history. You became a publisher, you became an author, and your book will be, you know, forever in the everywhere. I mean, internet and etc. That's it. I mean, it's even better. You know, video people, and you know, videos. Sometimes people, they don't watch a video is made like a year ago, right? But a book, people still read. A book is written 100 years ago. You know what I mean? So a book is a lot more valuable actually, and it's a lot better. So they think they are fighting you, but the fact they are helping you. Good for you, my friend. I encourage David Wood to make books. I encourage Sam Shamoun to make books. I encourage all the Christians, if they have knowledge about the topic, any topic you want to you know, talk about, make books. Why not? You know, and trust me, the devil and his kingdom, they will not be able to stop us. They will not. Always, instead of stopping us, they do the opposite. As I said, all the things I accomplished, it was because of Muslims. Muslims, they help me, and they give me ideas for doing things. By attacking me, not by for sure saying, hey, Christian Prince, God bless you. No, this is not the topic. They attack you, but when they attack you, they give you reasons to do more. For me, I talk about myself. I'm the kind, if you threaten me not to come to YouTube, I will come after 2 seconds. This is my nature. I don't know about people. You know, if you threaten me, if you come to YouTube, I will, let us say, I will do this to you. Okay, I will be there. No? Never threaten me. Never. It doesn't work with me. Well, you know, David Wood, he's more than welcome. Actually, when they ban him to go broadcast, I invite him to use my channel to broadcast without me talking if you want. But maybe he don't. He get his channel back anyway. But anyway, the idea is, we as a Christian, we should use the evil attack against us for our benefit. It doesn't make us weak. It makes us stronger. You know, when you get sick, one of the benefits of sickness, especially if you survive the sickness, right? It make your body stronger. Whatever, what they say, things which does not kill you make you stronger, right? So they can attack as much as they can, but as long as I am stronger and stronger and stronger, they're good for me. It's for my benefit. It's not for their benefit. You know, it's not for their benefit. And I hope that our books will be, you know, like now my Spanish book is going to be soon in Amazon. I'm expecting that a lot of people will read this book, because maybe this is the first book in Spanish exposing Islam that much. You know, so this is going to be a very nice act toward people who speak Spanish. And now there's more people translating to other languages. So things is good. and they try to stop you. Don't let them, you know, and they will not. And again, if actually if David would he make a book, you know, for me, I believe that everybody have his own way, his own knowledge. Support him, buy his book, read it, you know, and give him the support you need. Yeah, actually, I'm working more books, more important than the Quran translation, you know. But the problem is because I'm working in more than one book. It's like, you know, I build in this room and then I go to the second room. I get bored from this book, so I want to break from this topic. So I go to the second room and I build there a little bit, and then I go to the third room, and then I go to the first room. So I'm building the three in the same time. So the three, they might be close to finish in the same time, almost, maybe, you know. Well, there's a book. I might call it The Roots of the Quran, and I think the name can tell you what it is about. And there's a book about the apostles of Jesus in Islam, which mean most of it we will focus in who are they, like Paul in Islam, Peter, Simon, Peter, etc. So those are three books, you know, I'm working in them, and you know, I'm sure people will like it. And at the same time, I'm thinking to make small books, which is about certain topic, like not to be, I mean, you know, like these days people like to have snack, you know, like, I mean, fast things. It's not really, people maybe don't have time to read a book of 300 pages or 400 pages. So I might start making books too, which is like maybe 50 pages, which is easier to finish, easier to read, and is going to be cheap to order, you know. Yeah, it's like a pocket more than a pocket book, you know. It's like something you can put in your pocket and go in the train. If your trip is for 2 hours, by the time you finish your trip, the book is gone, is finished. Yeah. So, you know, like now, you see the video I just made 15 minutes ago. I finished it, right? This book, this video, we can make a book about it. Just who is Jesus in Islam? Just who is Jesus in Islam? For sure, we can. You know, when you make a book, you make more details and more, etc., and make it easier and more handy to what Islam is about and what Islam think about Jesus, and you can share your own ideas in there as interpretation and explanation. CP, you stay in contact with the brother Amir? I don't really contact too much people, you know. Sometimes we, you know, he texts me, etc. But because his work in German, my work is in English. Our audience kind of different. Can you make handout books? Hangout books is my videos. Those are more popular. You see, this is why I say always download my videos. You see, I'm not working for my channel. This channel means nothing for me. Actually, you can, you know, take it down. Who cares? I mean, here we go. I can go right now, start working my book instead of being here. But for me, is the way to spread the knowledge, and it doesn't matter what channel. This is why we said to you, we have like other channels like minds.com, which is run by conservative. It's not run by liberals. So if you subscribe to minds.com, let us say this channel is taken down today. Now, always you know where to find me. You go to minds.com and you will see what is the last post I made, and that will be the video channel for the new channel. Even if there's no Patreon, you know, Minds, we have like, there's many ways to communicate. Nobody can stop us. And the second people they knew where you are, if you are really a person who people like to listen to you, they will go after you. Your book is not sold in South Africa, maybe because Amazon, they don't have a market there. I don't know. You know, I'm not sure. Yeah, subscribe guys to this page minds.com, as you see in the channel there in the link. In case, you know, always you can be contacted, and always when I post something, I post it there too. All right. Somebody asked me a question. Let us see. Is it true that Arabic tafsir of Dhul Qarnayn verses said the sun story comes from the Torah? Tafsir al-Baghawi and al-Qurtubi. You know, if they say that this is a tafsir, saying it's coming from there, and then we cannot find it there, this is even be a big problem. You know what I mean? If somebody says that this is coming from the Torah, and then we cannot find it in the Torah, that will make it a problem, especially if this is written long after Muhammad. Like somebody make interpretation of the Quran, let us say like Ibn Kathir, he make the interpretation 800 years after Muhammad, not after Jesus. And then we go and we found that we cannot find this story in the Torah. That's this is even more horrible for them. You know, how you can say it is there if it's not there? And actually, this is why, you know, the Muhammadan people, they get upset from you when you show them the interpretation of their own book, because then they cannot say it doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't, it's not really what you're talking about. So using their interpretation is very, very good. But remember, English interpretation have nothing to do with, which means the translation to English is far away from the Arabic, you know, interpretation. Were your parents Christians? Yeah, I'm born from a Christian family, but as you know, we as a Christians, we are not Christians because we are born of a Christian family. You have to be born again. You have to be a believer, not by birth. Right? Could we use your work to make our, oh, I don't know, what do you mean, ant? I'm not sure what do you mean by I always encourage people to use my videos as an example. Are your book verified by myself? No, actually my book is not verified by myself, because there you will find the reference. That is the verification of the claim. You know what I mean? If I say to you that Muslims believe in the flying carpet, and then I quote for you where it says the flying carpet, is that verified by me? You know what I mean, guys? If I show you the reference, if I show you the page number, if I show you even the text in Arabic, it's not verified by me, this is verified by them. You see, I don't know if you have my book or any of my books. They are not me talking. It is a topic with reference, and I make my comments about it. That's what my books are about. What if the scholars change the hadith because of the information in your book? They cannot. It's too late. It's there. I mean, it's impossible. Actually, Erdogan, he tried to do that. You know, Erdogan, he had a conference in Istanbul, already 4 conference. And the purpose is to filter the hadith. And simply what they want to do, they want to take down all the stupid hadith. But it's too late. You cannot. Here we go. And the books is all over. I mean, the second you post something in the internet, it's impossible to take it, even if you are the one who posted. Let Erdogan change the Quran that the sperm is not coming from the back bone of the man and the ribs of the women. Chapter 39, verse number 5. Why it cannot be a miracle? Are you a Muslim, my friend? Are you a Muslim? The one is asking. The one who's asking. This is not a miracle. This is a scientific mistake. Because here it says that each one of them go in an orbit. Each what? The day and the night and the sun and the moon. So Islam considered the day as an object. Islam considered the day and the night are different creatures. There's a day and there's a night, and they are going in an orbit. You know what I mean? So this is not only not a miracle, this is a scientific stupid mistake. How you can say this is a miracle when you are saying that the day and the night like overlaps, the night overlaps the day, and the day overlaps the night, and all of them, and the sun and the moon, all is running in orbit. All of them what? All, it says here kullun. You see the word kull? Kullun yajri. So the Quranic claim, let us go to the translation here. Remember, this is a Muslim translation. We can change it. I mean, all of them they are false. You will see here it says that he created the heaven and the earth with the truth. He make the night succeed the day. But that's false. That's false. The universe is in the state of night, not in the state of a day. And he makes, and this is temporary, this is only in a part of the earth, not the whole earth. And then he makes the day succeed the night. That's false too. The night is there. I mean, what is the night is gone? No, it's not. Then he says, and he made the day succeed the night, repeating itself again. And then he constructed the sun and the moon to give service, each running on its orbit. The word each here go back to all those before. The day and the night and the moon and the sun. Oh, no screen, sorry. Sorry, I apologize. It's my mistake. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, when the Quran says each, you see each is reporting. You see the last two things Allah mentioned, supposedly the moon and the sun. You don't say each. The word in Arabic is kull. Kull is for many, three and more. Unless you follow it with the like word both. The second you say kull, that's mean you are saying everything mentioned before. It goes for it. So each of them, each of those, the day and the night and the sun and the moon. So look here how Allah he described the day, the day and the night, how they occur. The God of Islam explains, saying supposedly that the day and the night happen because there's a day come and overlaps the night. But this is not true. There's nothing it's called day is coming. That's simply the sun light because of the earth going around itself. Here in the verse, Allah never mentioned the word the earth. You see the earth? No, there's no earth. So who is the one is moving? It is the sun and the moon and the day and the night. This is why the Quran says in different place. Actually, you know what? Let us read the interpretation first, so Muslim will not say we are making things our own. You see, he says here, he turned the night into a day, so that grows, and turned the day into a night. But that's not true. So that grows, and he has disposed the sun and the moon, each running in his course. Actually, there is a place, I need to remember what page in Ibn Kathir. He explained clearly in Ibn Kathir that this is about the sun, the day and the night. All of them, they run, and the moon, they run in an orbit. But in order to understand how Muhammad think about the sun and the day, remember the hadith, right? Who can explain the Quran better than Muhammad? How Muhammad describe the sunset as an example? Do you see it? Muhammad described it that the sun set in the murky water. So in order to understand let's say the science of astronomy in Islam, you have to get the whole picture. So the Quran says in chapter 18 that the sun set in the murky water too. Here in this verse you quote from it, chapter 39, talking about an orbit of the 4 object, not 2. You see it? The Muslims here, they try to say, oh, this is just how it appeared to the guy, Dhul Qarnayn. The one who's talking here is Allah, is not Dhul Qarnayn. And you will see here Allah saying, supposedly, till when he reached the sitting place of the sun. This is another mistake. So Muhammad and Islam teach that there is a sitting place of the sun, and this is the orbit of the sun, and there's a sitting place, there's a place where the sun rays too. Look, the verses, 2 verses after, it says that this guy, he changed his road, he followed another road, another direction, opposite direction, till he kept going until he reached the rising place of the sun. So Islam teach that there is a rising place for the sun, which is false, because sun rise everywhere. You do not need to go anywhere to see the rising of the sun. And the one who's talking here is Allah, not the guy. So the Muslim, when they try to explain, they try to defend, they fabricate the answer. And here actually their prophet get them busted, saying clearly how the sun set in the murky water, as you see. Now if you go back to the verse you quote for me about the moon and the day and the night, they are going in an orbit. To explain that more too, we can go to different verse in the Quran. Allah explained how the shadow or the shade extend. The shade in Islam, according to the Quran, is an object. It's not happening because of the sun. Didn't you see how Allah, he spread the shade? Actually, it doesn't say spread, extend the shade. Let us change the translator. Hold on. So the Quran teach what? That the shade is a creature. If he willed, he will make it stationary. What do you mean you make that? You see, if the one who made this verse understand what the shade is, you should talk about the sun, because talk about the sun and the earth. Stop the earth from moving, and then explain that this is the light of the sun, and then the shade will be fixed. But here the God of Islam is saying that he's making a miracle. What is the miracle? He extend the shade. He extended the shade. If you go to the interpretation, chapter 25, verse 45. Hasn't you seen that the spread the shade after the sunrise and before the sunset from the east and the west? If he willed, he would made it, i.e. still, with no sun. Well, what does that mean? Simply the shade is a creature by itself. And what the miracle here is about the shade extending. Well, this is silly. So he could not explain why the shade increased by size or decrease. He claimed that if you want, he can fix the shade. Look from the beginning of chapter 39. Yeah, what about from the beginning? You mean with the truth? Is that what you are talking about? Yeah, there's things in the Quran you can't explain unless you are a Christian. Because like when the Quran says that Allah created the earth and the heaven, uh, not with the truth, actually, by the truth. What does that mean? No answer. Oh, how he created by the truth? The only truth I know is the Messiah. So did he create it by the Messiah? But in Islam, there's no explanation for this. I am from Asia. Can you give talk why a Christian nowadays not wearing veil? Why they should wear veil? Never was in Christianity you wear a veil. You see, they say to you, do you see how Mary, like in some movies, they are wearing? This is the traditional clothing for a reason. You know, there's dust. I mean, can you imagine the roads 2,000 years ago? Go right now to the countryside and see what will happen to your, to you, if you are not driving in your car in Seffield. I mean, hair covering was not only for men, for women. It was for men too. It's because of the nature. Head covering have nothing to do with being decent. Men, they cover their head in those territories because of the dust, because of the dirt, because of the sun, strong sun. So have nothing to do really being. Actually, in the Old Testament, the women who she was wearing a veil, they thought she was a whore because she was a veil, according to the Old Testament. Why? Because women who used to do prostitution, they used to cover their face because they don't want anyone to know them. So in the old days, actually, women who wear a veil, they are working in the business of prostitution. Covering the head is not a veil. At the same time, the Bible says clearly that the cover of the women is her hair. Her glory is her hair. If it's about a cover, a woman, she should cover her head when she go to the church. And what is the cover? Read the verses after it. It says the cover of the woman is her hair, which means a woman, she should not shave her head, for this is her glory and this is her cover. God created the woman with her cover. Same time, is a woman, she is a bad woman because of her clothes? Maybe sometime. I mean, some clothes is inviting for something, but cultures and countries are different. If you go to Brazil, almost people wearing nothing, but doesn't mean that the woman, she is a whore. In the old days, actually until now, there's many places women, they if you go to India, like as an example, Hindus, women, they show almost her belly, their stomach, their back. Does that mean she's a whore? No, this is their tradition, this is their clothes. Correct? This is not because the woman is bad. So you wear bad clothes if you wear it in the wrong place, and that means you are seeking attention. As an example, if you are a person, if you live in an island, everybody is naked, and you wear a short, you are the bad one, not them. Because everybody is naked, and they don't, their culture, this is, they are naked. So they don't see you naked because they are naked. All of them, they are born and they stay like this. Until now, there's jungles, people who live in Brazil, they are totally naked. They don't wear clothes. So, I mean, they don't see it as something shameful. So nakedness, my friend, is the same as what Jesus said. It's not what go inside your mouth will make you dirty. It's what come from your mouth. So nakedness means nothing unless what is the purpose of it. As an example, if you let's say you are a father and you open the door of your daughter's bedroom and you see her naked, are you going to get excited? No. Why? Because in your mind you are seeing your daughter, and right away you will not see a female. She's young, she is beautiful, but you will not think about her unless you are a perverted man. So she is naked. Or you see your mom, you open the door at your mom, she is changing her clothes. What, are you going to get excited? She's naked. She's a woman. She's a female like everybody. So the reason you don't think about it in the wrong way, because you decide to block it, not to think about it in the wrong way. So it is not the nakedness make us bad. It's what we think. You know what I mean? It is not the nakedness. It's what you think about it. Adam and Eve, they were in the heaven naked. Sin made them see something they never noticed before. But they were naked. Your nakedness is having no honor, you're having no dignity, you're having no shame. Then you are naked, really. It doesn't matter how much clothes you wear. In the Middle East, women, they wear burqa, etc. But prostitution is #1 business there. So wearing clothes will not change the fact, you know. If a woman she wear a bikini and a woman she wear burqa, doesn't mean a woman in bikini she is a whore. Maybe the woman in the burqa she is, or vice versa. Actually, if you go and see a woman wearing burqa and she swim in the sea, and then when she get out, she have no clothes underneath, and then her clothes will be more revealing from bikini, and will attract more men to look. A guy, he's saying adultery in our religion have a penalty. What is the penalty for adultery? Let us ask Faris to show you the disability of those Abdul. Hey Faris, what is the punishment for a married woman adultery in the Quran? Listen to this, guys. I want to give you 10,000 years to give me the answer. What is the penalty for a married man or married woman in the Quran for adultery? That's a lie. The adultery, the whipping a person in the Quran is only for singles. You're a liar. The whole Quran forgot to mention what is the punishment for a married man. Death. The Faris is guessing. Death. Okay, show me the penalty. Where? Show me where it says that the punishment of death in the Quran for adultery. Stupid book. You cannot find it. Why we cannot find it? Anyone knows why? Why we cannot find those verses? Who remember? Type in English, Faris, unless you want me to block you. Why? Because the goat ate it. If the Muslim, they say to us that the Quran is preserved, right? But the fact the goat was eating Quran. Actually, I heard that the favorite food for goats at that time, it was Quran. It's like a diet, you know. I don't know. And I find it very fishy, by the way, this story, that such a story saying that the breast feeding for adult 10 times is eaten by the goat. I think the goat here is Aisha. I think the one who hide the story is somebody. He claims it's the goat, but it's not the goat. I mean, why the goat? She choose certain verses in the Quran to eat them. I mean, what? She is licking. At the same time, if the goat ate the Quran, shouldn't the Muslims know the verses? I mean, the Muslims, they say we recite the Quran by heart. Okay, the goat ate the goat ate the Quran. She did not eat your heart. Don't they say to us we recite the Quran by heart? How many of you heard the Muslim saying we Muslim we memorize the Quran by heart? Okay, the goat she ate. Hey, look, like we have Faris here. We have Faris. Hey Faris, the goat she ate the Quran. Can you recite for us the verses by your heart? The goat did not eat your heart. Did she? You Muslim keep saying the Quran, preserve the Quran in our chest, we know we memorize it. Okay, here we go. The goat ate the Quran, but she did not eat your memory, unless this is a memory goat. Yeah, I think the goat here is Aisha. I think Aisha, she deleted them, because the one is reporting the story is Aisha. I mean, look at this. The guys, when I read the story, I don't think about it the same you do. I will show you. For me, I live the story. So I close my eyes and I imagine this. Okay, Aisha, she said, when we were busy with the death of the Prophet, a goat, and where was the paper? The verses in a paper under my pillow. So where is where the Quran? Under my pillow. Okay. Now, but Muhammad in her bed, he's dead. Muhammad in the same pillow. So how the goat, imagine this, this is mean. Muhammad is in the bed, he is dead. The goat, she jump in the top of him, meh, meh. And then she flipped Muhammad from the bed, flipped the pillow, because in order to get the Quran from under the pillow, you have to flip Muhammad out. So imagine how funny the story is. The goat jump in the top of the bed, grab Muhammad from his ear, and she make him fall in the ground. And then she found the Quran, unlucky now, yummy, yummy, yummy. She put the tissue around her neck, she got the fork and the spoon, and she start looking for the verses which she like. And she start with breastfeeding. That's why I find this story fishy. I think somebody deleting them, and they claiming that they want to blame the goat. Usually they blame the Jews, but in this case, it's a goat. And by the way, Faris, where are you, Faris? Can you explain to us about the breastfeeding for adult? I mean, will be hilarious if we can practice it. I want to convert to Islam right now. Actually, I told some people if we can open a business, but nobody want to join me in this project. I was thinking to open a drive-through breastfeeding for adult in Las Vegas, and trust me, this will be a very successful business. Men from around the world, tourists, they drive it through, and we look like, you know, let me draw it for you, because you guys, maybe your imagination is not good. Okay, this is, you know, please don't steal my ideas, please. I mean, come on, show respect for my ideas. So this is the road, and the cars, they come here, and then we make in the drive-through open windows, glass. And women, they put their breast here, and their nipples come out. So we make windows, you know. In every window, we have a woman, she have her nipples coming out. And then people, they drive with their cars, and they suck the nipples, and they pay. And I think this will be a very, very successful business, if you think about it, but we need some, you know, some support. All right. I mean, why you want to stop? Why, etc.? It's halal. The point about it, by the way, it is halal. It's not like we are not breaking the law of Allah. Everything is halal. It is good, and we are good to go. But the problem is, I cannot find any investor. Why nafty? This is what Allah says. What's wrong with you guys? This is Allah. Are you saying Allah is nafty? Did it say breast? Actually, even Aisha, she was saying, she was asking her nieces to do breastfeeding for adult for anyone want to meet with her. But as you see, I don't get enough support really to make this project to come to be true. And please don't steal my ideas. I don't want to go to Las Vegas and find one of you opening drive-through breastfeeding. Don't. I will sue you. This is my idea. I have copyright over it. Yeah. I mean, how in the world a God, he says to his prophet that women, they should give their boobs to a strange men so they can associate with them. So if you want to associate with the Muslim women, according to Muhammad, you have to you know, you have to suck her nipples 10 different times in 10 different days. That's why it says, do you see here it says 10 times? You see it says 10 times. So it's for adult, it's not for, you know, it's for adult, and have to be done 10 times in 10 different days until you are satisfied. Not like you put your mouth and you suck it for 10, you know, for 5 minutes. No, you have to be satisfied. All right. And Aisha, She ordered her nieces. Yahya related. Read with me this hadith. From Malik, from. Okay, then he said, suckle him 10 times, so that can he come and see me. What? What? Aisha, a guy wanna see her. A guy wanna see her. But you cannot see Aisha alone, a man alone, shame on you. So what the solution? She sent him to her sister or to her nieces, depend on the one who is available, and she have to suckle the man 10 times. And the guy has explained why he could not see her, because she did only 3, she did not complete the 10. It have to be 10 times until he is satisfied. Do you see it? When you see that it says Kalthum nursed me 3 times, you think this is a kid. This is a guy. This is a man with a mustache. Yeah. So you know, in Islamic practice, by the way, if they want to really, you see, this is why this is today. There's no Muslims. Those are not Muslims. There's no Muslim will accept this. When the highest sheikh in Al-Azhar University in Egypt, he made a fatwa. That says that a woman, she go in the bus, she can give her breast to everybody in the bus. The whole Muslims, they went so crazy. What are you talking about? He said, shut up. This, don't make fun of me. You're making fun of the Prophet. This is what the Prophet said. This was Quran. This is Quran. This is not me. Why you are upset from me? And even when a woman, she came to Muhammad and she said to him, there's a, my husband is like upset because we have a strange man in the house, etc. Muhammad, he said to her, give him your boobs. The woman, she said, and how I'm going to give him my boobs and he is a grown man? Muhammad is the one who come with this solution thing. All right, Muhammad is the one who come with this solution. Give him your boobs. So if hey guys, if your wife, if you have somebody come into your house, you don't like him, and you want to stop that, I mean, being jealous, let us say, let your wife give him her boobs 10 different days in 10 different time, and let him suck it until he is totally satisfied. And trust me, brother, trust me, he will never look at your wife in a dirty way again. Obviously, Muhammad is making fun of his followers at that time. What if my wife, she don't look good? Nobody will suckle her breast. But if your wife, she is pretty, she is young, I mean, man, you will find all the neighborhood knocking at your door. Assalamu alaikum, brother. Yes, brother. Is your wife here, brother? Why, brother? Because I want to do breast suckling, brother. And then like, okay, please take a ticket and sit down in the front of the house. And then you will find like 2,000 men sitting in the front of your house by the time you arrive home. All of them, they want to suckle your wife. And the Muslims are worried about women wearing the burqa. So brother, it's haram to show your hair, but you can give your boobs to stranger. I remember, by the way, once this is in the Middle East. A woman, she was collecting the laundry from the roof. Like now you have a drying machine, etc. In old days, like actually until now in the Middle East, nobody have a dryer machine. So they put the laundry in the roof, and I was in a higher building than that woman. At that time, I was like a kid. I mean, teenage. And then the wind came. All right. No, actually, sorry, not the wind, she went in the roof. And she started collecting the laundry. Now look like she did not notice that we are in the balcony and we can see her. So suddenly she look at us, and we are a bunch of kids. We are teenage. I mean, we are maybe 14, 15. So we made noise, and the noise had nothing to do with her. We are talking, kids. So she looked and she saw us, and then because she saw us, now she have to cover her hair. But look what she did. She lift up her skirt, showing her ass, covering her hair. And then those kids, they went crazy. In the beginning, nobody was looking at her, by the way. But now, after she put her skirt in the top of her head, she left her skirt up all the way, and she covered her head. But now we see her panty. I mean, what the logic in this? So now you cover your hair, we see your ass? And those kids, they start whistling, kids, we are teenage, 14, 15 years old. They start, like I said, shut up, you idiot. They went crazy. I mean, what you are doing? And then she grabbed more laundry. She did not go home downstairs right away. She put, supposedly now she is covered. She's halal. Huh? She's halal. And here we go. Muhammad is doing the same. You have to cover your hair, but you cannot shake the hand with our wife, by the way. In Islam, as you see, you cannot shake hand with the women. Haram. But you can shake her boobs and suck them. Because Muhammad, he says the women, she have 10 private parts, 10 vagina, one of them her voice, by the way. And when she get married, she cover one, and when she died, she covered the 10. All right. But anyway, like you see here, the woman, she said to him, how I'm going, this is me in the Arab, they never witnessed such a thing. How I'm going to suckle him, and he's a growing man. Even the woman, she could not believe it. He said that. And later after that, Aisha and all the Muslim who they are like, they work, let us say, in official office like Aisha, visitors are coming. So anytime when I go and see Aisha, you have to suckle, because now supposedly if you suckle the niece of Aisha or her sister, as if you suckle her. This is the point. So now Aisha, she ordered Kulthum to suckle anyone want to enter upon her. And this guy is saying he could not see Aisha. Why? Because she suckled him only 3. He did not complete the 10. You have to finish the 10. That's it. 9 will not work. Business is business. And I like it how strict Muslims are. I mean, look, we are conservative. You cannot suckle the nipples of my wife 9 times and you go and sit with her. No, you have to suckle her. After you suck the nipple of your wife 10 times, do you think the guy, he will suckle only nipples? I mean, the guy, he put his head in the lap of your wife, sucking her breast. His hand is where? And what is next? Anyway, I feel sad sometimes. Actually, I look like I'm born in the wrong timing. Why I'm not born in the time of the Prophet Muhammad? I mean, why? Here we go. Look at this guy. He got a 3 suckling for free. A Muslim saying 694 people, good luck, loser. So 694 people is not good for you. Your prophet, he spent his life, he did not even get 70 followers. He immigrated with 70, including the slaves from Al-Medina, after 13 years of preaching his Quran. And you are complaining about me having 680 or 90 after 50 minutes. And by the way, I did not even announce it. This was a surprise. Correct, guys? I just finished the broadcast just an hour ago, and then after that we open a new one. What loser? What loser, Abdul? Do you know what my videos are doing? You should see how many people leave Islam. You won't believe it, brother. Brother, 700 people watching me right now is bigger than your mosque. Is bigger than your mosque. No, if I announce that I will be here, people will be a lot more here, right? But I did not plan for this. Anyway, actually, I'm not going to keep the video anyway. We'll leave it there for people to download it for some time, but we don't keep them. And you know, I feel hungry now, to be honest with you. I don't know, each time I see a hadith about suckling, I feel hungry. Praise be to Allah. And I want to see Aisha. I insist I want to see Aisha. There's a lady from Egypt. She is a TV host. She asked the Sheikh live on air. She said, okay, so you are saying that if a Muslim woman, she want to associate with men, strange men, she have to suckle them 10 different times. He said, yes. Said, are you suggesting that I have to suckle all those men who work with me in the studio, the audio engineer, the lighting engineer, the decorate engineer, the one who bring coffee, and the one who clean the floor, and the director? He said, everybody, you have to suckle everybody. Guys, hold on. There's a Muslim saying, I'm lying. I'm showing the hadith in front of me, my friend. Abdul, why you are saying I'm lying? Okay, hold on, guys, hold on. Let me show you what this Abdul is saying. Let me show you. All his lies are disputed in the comment section. Only moron would talk to radio show and to debate a liar. Okay, I want you to dispute this right now in the comment. No problem. Explain to us why Aisha, she is ordering her sisters to do suckling for men in order to see her. I'm waiting for your suckling answer. As long you claim that you can dispute my lies. What lies? Guys, what lies? What lies? We are waiting for you, brother. Why a woman, she have to give her nipples to a strange man so he can see Aisha? So Aisha, she have secretary, and they are her nieces and their sisters, and their job is to give their nipples so you can see Aisha. Explain to us, Mr. Abdul. Hello, brother. I mean, what kind of religion this religion is? We have to suck the nipples of the sisters of Aisha so we can see Aisha. Okay, I want to see Aisha. Now, are you there? Abdul, you want to dispute me? Hello? Hello? I insist I want to meet Aisha. I have a lot of respect to Aisha, but I have more interest in the sisters of Aisha. You people are not realize how much on the fring you are all. Comical, I explained why I would never. Hold on. I want to show you the comment. We are waiting for him to answer about the breastfeeding. Look what he gave us. I mean, look at the wisdom. Hold on. I mean, that's interesting, brother. You people are not realize how much on the frying you are all. Frank? What the Frank? Comical, I explained why I should never call this fool. Why does not he debate in open forum? Is YouTube an open forum? It's a if the biggest, largest website for platform for people is not an open forum, it's called YouTube. So what is this? We call it a bathroom. This is not open forum. The coward is your God. I keep asking Allah to show me his face. He never show me his face. Correct, guys? Hey, show me your face, Allah. By the way, your Quran says that Allah never spoke except from behind a veil. How come Allah is not covered for you then? Read with me. I'm not the one who's saying that. Here we go. Your God last name is Hijab, the same as Mimi Hijab. Look. It says that he never Allah speak to a human or to an angel or anything except from behind a veil. Do you see it? Are you saying that Allah is a coward? I challenge Allah to open a channel in YouTube. Thank you, Jeremy. Love you too, my friend. Love all those who say we love you. I apologize if I don't answer you. Sometime I didn't notice you, and too many people saying. And same in the by the way, I'm not opening Facebook because it became so annoying. Guys, if I open Facebook right now and show you how many texts I have, you will get scared. I will spend the first 3 hours just seeing who text me. People say hi, say hello, we miss you, we love you, or we will kill you. I mean, this is the most comment. So I'm not opening Facebook. I mean the Skype. It's too much. I'm thinking to change even the ID of the Skype. I don't know even how many thousand people they join my my account. I can't even count. And you know, one of you sent me a message, by the way. He expect me to answer right away. He thinks just I have a one. He think I have only his or her message. I have endless. Only Allah knows how many messages I have, brother. Now, Red, are you 5? What does that mean? Picture. What does that mean? Are you 5? Make it clear for us, please. What do you mean? Are you 5? Are you saying to us he is Aisha? The prophets, he did marry Aisha at the age of 6. So what do you mean 5? Show respect, my friend. Aisha, she was the mother of the believers, and your prophet, he used to carry her. Have you ever heard of a husband, he carry his wife in his shoulder and she is 6 years old kid? Oh boy. The wife of the prophet on the shoulders of the prophet, and she is 6 years old. He will say I'm lying. Let me show you the reference. Hold on. What age restriction? There is nothing. Muhammad, he wished to marry what's her name? You know what? I'm getting old, I know this. Unbelievable. Sometimes you want something, it's gone. Anyway, man, it's going to come to my head. Hold on. But anyway, he wished to marry. He said she's an infant. She's just born. He said, this if when this girl, she will be ready, I will have her. No, not Aisha. Aisha is a different story. Different story. I think it was Fatima bint Asad. Yeah, she was an infant. Fatima bint Asad. Any Muslim would like to say anything? Well, the Quran says, somebody is asking about Muslims going to hell. According to Quran, every Muslim is going to hell. وَمَا مِنْكُمُ إِلَّا وَارِدُهَا. Chapter 19, verse number 71. The Muslim translation is wrong here. It says approach it. It's a lie. If we go to the interpretation, chapter 1971, 1971. Do you see it, guys? Not a single one of you Muslims, but he will enter, i.e. hell. Do you see it, guys? Do you see it? This is the interpretation of the cousin of Muhammad himself. Not a single one of you, i.e., will enter it, i.e., hell. Did you hear about something from Big Sheikh Sayyid Ahmed Hassan Al Gabanshi? No, I don't know who's this guy. He's a big sheikh? What does that mean? He shake a lot? I don't know this guy. I never heard of him. Do you see? According to the Quran, every one of you will enter hell, including Muhammad. What do you say? Never will see this person in person. Why do they want to see me in person, my friend? Is that a dating website? I mean, are they here people for date? Why you want to see me in person? Me myself, I get scared when I see myself in person. Once, you know, when I bought this house a long time ago, like a century ago, I entered the bedroom. There was a mirror behind the door. I was closing the door, and suddenly I saw myself. I get scared. I run. You know, like, who? Scary. Why? A mirror in my house? I get scared. Why you want to scare them? Why you are concentrating about seeing me with moderators, and there are hundreds of Muslims will debate him? You are right. This is what is missing, because they cannot see me. Muslims, their answers does not come unless they can see you, brother. True story. Actually, this is true story, by the way, from Sahih Bukhari. I'll tell you, brother, true story. When an Arab he says to you, brother, this is true story, it's mean from from the zucchini land. Brother, when I go to do fishing, brother, I don't take any fishing tool with me, brother. I look at the water, fish die, brother. This is a very true story. Why Muslims keep talking about you know, want to see you? What about answering me? Like, here we go. Your Quran saying all of you will enter hell. I want to know, how is that going to be? I am sure you are a very handsome man. Well, I don't know. According to they told me that the woman she gave, she was helping my mother with delivery. She have heart attack right away. And then the one who hold me after she died, because she fell in the ground, the one who hold me after that, she died too. And then they gave her, you know, I mean, they were giving me to a person, and then like we have a the emergency car was coming like wee. Why? Because CP is just born. And this is, by the way, true story. Sahih al-Bukhari. But anyway, brother, the way we made them come back to life, brother, we ordered them to do breastfeeding for adult, brother. This is how, brother, we make all those women who died during my giving birth, brother, they did the breastfeeding for adult. Never get a fair shake. Ask any Muslims. Call laughable. You know, I called the Dean show. They did not let me go through. I changed the name Muslim. I will call you. Don't call me. Those who claim to have knowledge, they run away. Okay. Yeah, look what Kafir he said. The Kafir is smart. Look what Kafir, he remembers something important. Anyone remember why the chapter of Al-Baqarah, which means the cow in the Quran, why the chapter of the cow called the cow? Who remember? Why this chapter was called the cow? Anyone knows? Because according to the Quran, Allah, He made people raised from death by beating them by beef. I'm serious. Hmm? Look, hold on. Look what this guy he said. I like it when the Muslims they call me names, and look at the Muslim here. ZB, you are here me. You hear me, coward? No, I don't hear you. It's a text. Hypocrite, liar. I thought my English is bad, but now you make me feel better. Someone need to smash those eggs. Hold on, what eggs? Are you talking about the rooster who lay eggs? Have you ever heard of a rooster lay eggs? Only in Islam, brother. And by the way, as long as we are talking about rooster, do you want me to show you the reference that your God he set in a rooster? Let it go. Okay. Those eggs in your rusty, empty, loud, echo, skull head of yours. Just limb the egg boy did. As long as you are talking about eggs, you see, you inspired me. Do you know that the prophet he said that shaitan he lay eggs? And look what the Muslims they translate. They did not give a translation really. He says, don't be the first to enter the market, neither the last, because is the arena of shaitan. It doesn't say that. Liars. It says because he lay his eggs. Shaitan, he lay his eggs. Read it. لا تكن أول من يدخل السوق ولا آخر من يخرج منها فيها بيض الشيطان وفرخ. Satan he lay his eggs and their eggs even hatches. They hatched. See Abdul? Inspire me. You know, anything you Muslim you say to me, give me 3 words, I will give you a story about your prophet and will make you ashamed of him. Try again. Once I made a challenge for the Muslims. So he said to me, okay, I will give you a challenge about give me 3 words and I will give him a story about his prophet. So he mentioned the word, he said I know what the sentence, but it had 3 words, but have a microwave. Microwave. Said, okay, I mean, you know, make a story about the microwave. I said, I can. Here we go. You're a prophet, he says. If you wish to have a kid in heaven, you will carry it and you will deliver it in less than an hour. And the boy will be born and his teeth will be growing. He have teeth. This is the Islamic microwave. Do you see it? Now imagine those guys who they are speaking to me, insulting me now in heaven, and Zakir Naik guys in heaven now. And Zakir Naik, his belly is getting big. And I say, hey, brother Zakir, I met him in heaven because I'm going to convert to Islam just a second before I die. True story. So I meet Zakir Naik, and Zakir Naik, his belly is so big. I mean, like, Zakir Naik, brother, what happened? Brother Tita, the prophet he said, if you want to have a baby in the heaven, you can desire it and you can deliver it in less than an hour and he will have teeth. And brother, and now you will deliver the baby? Absolutely. Brother, but where the baby will come out from? Hey Fee, can you tell me how you will get a breast net and you will deliver the baby from where? Are you there, Fee? I will give you 3 options. You will deliver the baby from your anus, from your nose, from your ears. Where the baby will come from? You're a man. A man delivering a baby, he will come from where? Maybe you will lay him as eggs. Frank is saying from the anus. Frank, I don't agree with you because this is really hurt. Allah is all merciful, will never allow that, brother. Christian Prince, you don't understand what I'm talking about. No, I don't understand, brother. Understanding the Quran is easier than understanding you. Especially when your prophet he says, brother, you can eat alone at house. It's not a sin. Who remember what chapter it is? What chapter is speaking you can eat alone in the house? Anyone remember? Who remember? Who remember? What chapter it says that Allah teaching us wisdom that we can eat alone at home? Chapter 24, verse what? 23. Aha, the admin saying 23. Aha. Aha. The admin, you are fired. All right. Brother, I really enjoy the wisdom. Before, I do not know that I can eat in my house, especially if I'm blind or I am lame, I cannot walk correctly, or I can eat in my mother's house. I mean, that's deep. That's deep. I think Allah he spent like 1,000 centuries thinking about this verse. It's no fault. No fault for a blind man, or no fault for the one who is born lame, or no fault for the one who have illness. No fault anyway in yourself. I mean, so why you are counting all of those? You just say no fault in yourself. As long as this is including everybody. What about we say no fault if you are single, no fault if you are married, no fault if you have one finger. I mean, what is that? Just it's just say no fault in you. That's it. As long as everybody is included. But anyway, no fault in what? All of this is what? No fault on you. No fault if you are blind. If you eat in your house. Listen, Abdul, usually blind people eat where? I mean, before Islam. Why Allah he need to make this verse? If I am blind and I want to eat, are you saying to me before Islam it was haram? I don't know. I don't know. And then look at the wisdom here. I mean, the wisdom is not over yet. You no fault on you to eat in your brother house, your mother house, your father house. We want more details, more details. Your uncle house from your mom's side, your uncle house from your dad's side. And then he continue, or to eat in any house you have the key of it. So if a guy he is a maintenance in an apartment building, he can eat from all those apartments. I love it. I love it. Then brother, no blame on you. Here, that, like, you know, always in the movies, like there's a top sentence which like the top wisdom prophet, he's talking now. Allah is talking. This is like this is the core wisdom statement. Like here is the like a nuke explosion. Look at this. There's no blame on you whether you eat in a company or alone. That's deep. That's deep. I was afraid that if I eat alone, I'm committing a big sin. No sin. No sin if you eat alone or together or apart. Mean. Brother, I was going just to get married because I thought it's a sin to eat alone. Thank you, Allah. Now you saved my life. I was going to have a mother-in-law, 4 of them, brother. True story. I mean, look at this verse. You can tell right away that this cannot be, and Allah he challenged anyone to make Quran like this. I'm telling you, I'm serious. You cannot make Quran like this. You cannot. I'm telling you. Try. Okay, try. Make an article right now and send it to the fake news station CNN and tell them no sin on you to eat alone or apart. Tell them I want to publish it. If they make fun of you, get them busted. Say that the Prophet Muhammad says so, and right away they will publish it and they will say, wow. If you are not convinced that the one who made this book is beyond wisdom, I mean, this is enough. Anyway, guys. Anyway, let us enough wisdom for the day. I'm getting tired of the wisdom. This is too much wisdom for one day. This is a lot of wisdom. And because now there's no sin on me if I eat alone, I'm going to leave you and eat alone. I will do yummy alone. You believe it? I will do yummy without you invited no more. I used to invite you, okay, but now who need you? Allah, he told me it's no sin. No sin. Man. You want to accompany me? My friend, I know there is a restaurant in the corner of my street. I think you are better going there because I have Arabian food. It's not suitable for a human use, brother. I'm just joking. Actually, our food is very good. Once I was invited to an Indian house. I love Indian people, by the way. They are very nice people. This guy, he's a doctor, and his wife, she's a wonderful woman. Now, because they are so excited to have me, they asked me what you like to eat. I said anything. And I told the guy, please don't, because I know that Indian, they eat too much spice, right? So I told him, don't put too much. I mean, he said, don't like to eat at all? I said, no, I like spice, but little. So now they put for me, the food is cooked for me little. You know what little? Okay. So I was eating, and I don't want to cause a problem between the guy and his wife. I thought if I say something, he might fight with his wife about this food. So I was drinking water more than food. I asked him to bring water next to me, and I was drinking and then drinking. He said, "You're drinking water a lot." I said, "This is how we do it." And I was sweating. It's like I felt like I am in the jungles of Brazil. I feel like rain in my head. Literally, I'm sweating. He said, "You are sweating too much. Are you okay?" I said, "Yeah." I can't even answer. I can't even talk. I can't even open my mouth. I'm drinking water. like if you open a shower and you open your mouth in the shower, I'm burning inside. I don't know what's going on. I feel the smoke is coming from my eyes, from my ears, and he and his wife, they're very nice people. They keep saying to me, "You like it, right?" Very good. Perfect. Oh boy. I went home and I have no idea what to do. I drank olive oil, juice, I mean, you name it, just to stop my lips. Oh boy, my lips, I don't feel my lips. How those people, they can eat the spice, they put little. It's not really, it's not like, their dish is different, supposedly. My dish is little spice only. My lips, I don't feel them. They are like, my lips is like part by their own, like they're flying in the wind. I cannot feel anything. My tongue is red. My throat, my voice is gone. I'm not going to tell you what happened in the bathroom. That is a secret. Yeah, but by the way, their food is very delicious, but you have to be careful with the spice. I think because they eat to spice in an early age, so it doesn't affect them. And the more you eat of it, you need more, because the spice killed what do you call them, those things in your tongue, the one you taste food with them, like there is little sensors in your mouth. They are the one who is in charge of tasting the food. So the more spice you eat, the less sense you will have in your tongue, and that make them eat more spice so they can feel it the same way it was before. Yeah, so Very nice people, very nice people. I love Indian people, very nice. And I told him after like later, you know, I told him about what happened. They said, we noticed, but you don't want to talk, you don't want to say. That's why we were bringing you water. I mean, oh boy. Mild curry with milk. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, you know, Indian food is very delicious, by the way. Very, very nice. But spice, there are some people, they eat spice, just a spice. Imagine. Not only in India, I mean, there's even some in the Middle East. But so if you are used to it, I mean, it doesn't hurt you. There's people, they make sandwich of spice. That there's nothing inside the sandwich except spice. No? Halal pork is the best. Anyway, look like we are out of Abdul. So guys, just to summarize this topic today, we were talking about David Wood saying he will not make more videos. I don't know, maybe he's joking or not. I don't know, maybe this is a joke of 1st of April. Maybe I should make a video like this. I'm leaving YouTube. Hey, CP, where are you going to? I'm going to the moon, brother. Allah, he sent me al-Buraq, the flying mule. I will go to heaven, and there I will meet with Moses, and Moses, he will come to me, and he will say, Habibi, Christian Prince, Habibi, where you been, Habibi? I said, Moses, I was studying Quran. And Moses will say to me, Habibi, Quran, you study Quran? Is that the book, Habibi? It says there's no sin to eat by yourself. And I say, yes, how you know, Moses? He said, Habibi, I'm Moses, I know everything. Hey, by the way, Muslims, how Moses and Adam, they met together in heaven? I'm serious. I want to know. I mean, I thought nobody in heaven right now except Jesus. Moses and Adam, they have a debate. Where? That's astonishing. Is that legal? Is that legal? To meet Moses after he died? And to meet Adam after he died? Huh? So you can imagine here, Moses and Adam, they are debating, and Moses, he said to Adam, Habibi, Adam, Habibi, because of you, Habibi, you made us go out of paradise, and because of you, Habibi, you made us out of paradise, and now we commit sin. And Adam, because Adam is an Arab, by the way, not like a Jew, huh? He's not a Jew, he's an Arab. That's why when you remember when Adam, he sneezed, he said, Alhamdulillah. He did not say, you know, like in Hebrew, like praise to be God, Elohim. No, he said, no, Alhamdulillah. So Adam, the Arab, he answered Moses, the Jew. He said, Moses. By the way, hold on. I made a mistake. I have to admit, Adam is not an Arab. He is Indian. Anyone remember why? When Adam, he landed, where he landed according to Islam? Who remember? Anyone remember? In India, which is Sri Lanka today. According to Muslims, Adam, he landed in India, and where Eve, she landed? Anyone knows? Where Eve, she landed? Who remember? I mean, look what happened. Adam, he landed in India, Sri Lanka, and Eve, where? Houston? No. New York? Boston? No. In Yemen. Hold on. Let me show you the map. this is really, I mean, this is surprising. I mean, how they met after that? Praise be to Allah, brother. Hold on, hold on. I hate it when I type and then I notice I'm typing in Arabic. All right, brother. We are using now Google, peace upon him. All right. So this is what happened. Brother, Allah, he sent Adam here. Let us zoom more. Here in Sri Lanka. And then Allah, he ordered Adam to go walking, crossing the sea walking. Yeah, he can do that. So he crossed the sea and he went all the way here. And then he went to Iran, and then he went to Iraq, and then he went to Saudi Arabia, and he arrived to Mecca. But the surprise, Allah, he made Eve land in Yemen. Now, how they met? Who wanna find the answer? No screen. That's my fault again. Unbelievable. Okay, thank you for telling me no screen. Hold on. What if I am doing that on purpose? Maybe I'm doing that on purpose. No screen. Okay, let us do it again. Allah, he made Adam land in Sri Lanka. This is Sri Lanka. Look at Sri Lanka. And then Allah, he ordered Adam to do Hajj. So Adam, he crossed the sea from the island of Sri Lanka, brother, and he went all the way to India, and he stopped for a few days in Mumbai, and then he went to Delhi, and then he did shopping in Islamabad, and then he went and he did you know, some spice shopping in his way, and he buy some curry, and then he went to Saudi Arabia, and brother, he arrived all the way here in Mecca. This is the Islamic story. Allah, he sent Adam in Sri Lanka, but he sent Eve in Yemen here. Now the big question, brother, how Adam and Eve they met after Allah he separated them? Any Muslim can tell us? What do you mean no screen? You can see the screen. The screen is there. You are playing me now, huh? Don't make me pray to Allah to curse you. There's a guy, I cursed him, and Allah, he made him look like me. You believe it or not? True story. This is how severe the curse of Allah. He woke up in the morning, he was handsome, good looking. He woke up in the morning, he looked exactly like Christian Prince. I'm telling you, the curse of Allah is extremely harsh. Imagine you sleep as a good-looking person, you wake up in the morning like, oh, I look like Christian Prince, so blazing. That's it. Two butts. Now look at this. So how Eve and Adam they met? Any Muslim can tell us. Adam is located here, brother, in Sri Lanka. Eve is located here, brother, in Yemen. How they met? I will give you three options. Social network, like Twitter, Facebook. True story, true story. And by the way, how Adam he did Hajj walking from Sri Lanka? Let me zoom in Sri Lanka. Can you really walk in Sri Lanka? You know, I mean, can you, brother? How you can walk? This is an island. How you can walk from here to Saudi Arabia? This is the first guy in the earth. There's no ship, there's no boat, there's no cruise. How this guy he went from Sri Lanka to Saudi Arabia? No GPS. Huh? How are you, Yasin? Yasin, are you okay, Yasin? Yasin, you have an answer. Yasin, how Adam he was able to cross Sri Lanka and go all the way to Saudi Arabia? Mr. Yasin, look like you are a very wise person. By the way, do you know what Yasin mean? Guys, this guy, his name is Yasin. Do you think even he knew what his name mean? What Yasin mean? Why you are calling yourself Yasin? I bet you he do not know what his name mean. Yasin. So do you know what your name mean? Moon god. You are the moon god. Ya is a word mean God. Sin is the moon god. This is where the word sin is coming from. And this is can be found in chapter 36, verse number 1 in the Quran. Yasin. And the Muslims, when they explain this verse, they say Allah knows best what he meant by this verse. And every Muslim tried to give his own explanation, because simply this is not an Arabic word, and Muhammad he stole it, but he have no idea what does that mean. Yasin simply is a word coming from the Syriac language. Actually, even Ibn Abbas he agree. It's coming from the Syriac language. Do you see it? Yasin. It's an Aramaic. The thief Muhammad. Why in the Quran we have an Aramaic word, man, brother? And then you see at the Jalalain saying, brother, Yasin. Allah knows best what he meant by those letters, brother. That's deep. I mean, look at this interpretation. I think now it's explained. Don't you love Muslim scholars when they say Allah knows best? Let me, brother, explain to you the verse. Allah knows best what this verse means. And now I am a scholar. Yasin, are you there, Yasin? What happened to Yasin? I think he went to change his name. He don't like it no more after I told him that his name means the moon god. Yeah, Fahim, he called me once and he was playing to me love song. And they say to you there's no gays in the Middle East. I mean, a guy calling a guy and he playing for him a love song. How are you, Fahim? Have you ever heard of this before? He called me and he's playing for me not only once, twice, you know. He called me, I answer, and he's playing for me love songs. He's in love. Yeah, he see, he remember. Fahim, he remember. Okay. No, he is a Muslim. So Yasin, are you there? What do you want to say to us, Yasin? Is there something you want to say? Yasin, I'm willing to open my Skype if you are serious to call me. Do you want to call me, Yasin? What do you think, guys? Do you want to hear Yasin to see if he is a person who have answer? Yasin, he's saying CP is a kid. Yasin, what is the age of a kid according to Islam? Look, Yasin, he said here, let me show you. You see, we are democratic. We believe in democracy, brother. We learned that from the Prophet Muhammad himself. He said, CB is a kid. Hey, Yasin, what is the age of a kid according to Islam? Are you there, Yasin? As long as you are calling me a kid. What does that mean? What nine? So why your prophet he marry 6 years old kid? Guys, did you see what the brother Yasin he said? Look. He said, brother, I asked him what is the age of a kid in Islam. He says 9. So you're a prophet, he marry a child, not even a kid. She is 6. So how you explain to us that Yasin? You know, Yasin, I think by the end of this video you will say, yeah, mommy. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy blue. CP gave me flu. Oh, mommy. Oh, mommy blue. Look. There's a guy in the chat. His name is Israel Forever. Are you crazy? You would drive the Abdul crazy now, and they will start throwing rocks at me. You know, in the Middle East, we watch, Arabic news. I mean, Arabic news is the most funny news ever. And they keep calling the Israeli coward. The Israeli coward. Okay. And we are going to free Jerusalem. Okay, well, who's the coward? Jerusalem is just a few miles away. I mean, go and take it. If they are the coward and you are the brave, go and take it, brother. Oh boy. I remember first time I saw a Jew, I was looking like, do he have a tail or something, or he looked like a monkey? Because remember, brother, Allah don't lie. Allah in the Quran, he says, Allah, he cursed the Jews and he made them pigs and monkeys. I was looking like, where is the pigs? Where is the pigs? You know, I saw Jewish women, they are really beautiful. They are not pigs or monkeys. I have to be honest, once I saw a woman, her nose was really weird. Huh? Maybe Allah was right about Allah, he made the Jews pigs and monkeys? Really? Must be true story. Allah never lie, brother. And why Allah he made them pigs and monkeys, brother? Brother, because they did fishing in Saturday. Because they did fishing in Saturday, Allah made them pigs and monkeys. So if you rape a child, Allah don't make you a pig or a monkey. If you kill a human being, Allah don't make you a pig or a monkey. If you, you commit all kinds of crimes, Allah will not make you a pig or a monkey. But if you do fishing in Saturday, brother, Allah will make you a pig. Brother, I have to tell you this true story. I have a neighbor, brother, he is a Jew. In the other Saturday, I saw him taking his truck. I asked him, I felt suspicious about him. I said, where are you going? I always watch them, brother. Huh? I said, where are you going? He said, I'm going to do fishing, brother. When he came afternoon, brother, he opened the door of his trunk. And guess what, brother? When he put his foot in the ground, I did not see a foot of a human being. I saw a foot of a monkey. And by the way, this is a true story. I know that the kuffar they will say to you is not a true story. I saw it with my own eyes. I swear by Yasser Arafat this is true. I mean, who bigger than this? And brother, according to Muhammad, this is Netanyahu when he was a kid. Hey brother, what happened to Netanyahu today? I mean, I am really convinced of Islam, brother. I mean, it must be a true story. Hey, Netanyahu. I mean, look at his eyes, brother. What is that? Are they green or what? They are hazel? Mean. Okay. Anyway, true story, true story. I mean, I'm convinced, really. By the way, Muslims, Allah, he cursed the Jews. Why the Jews are so smart? Scientists, engineers, technology, rich, business. I mean, they are the top in everything. Allah cursed them, but they are the top in everything. I mean, what kind of curse? Please, Allah, can you curse me, brother? So Allah, he cursed the Jews. Huh? And the Muslims, their prayer, they say every day, 5 times a day, please Allah, don't make us the lost Christians or the cursed Jews, 5 times a day. If those are the cursed one, who is the blessed one? Hmm? Any Abdul? Anyone? By the way, Muhammad, he not only he think the Jews are Allah, he made them pigs and monkeys. Anyone remember what he made them to? Anyone remember? Show you that Muhammad is the biggest smart person in history. I mean, his IQ is beyond your understanding. Muhammad, he noticed that rats, by the way, here you notice how Muhammad, he analyze. I mean, he is really smart. He watch carefully and he analyze what he say. So he saw a rat, and this rat, he don't drink she camel. And because the Jews are not allowed to drink the she camel, Muhammad, he noticed that the Jews must be rats, and the rats must be Jews. Look at this hadith. The Prophet of Allah said, a group of Israeli lost. Nobody knows what they did. Nobody knows. Not even Muhammad. Look at the action here. I mean, look, the suspense. He did not say, I know what they did. No. He's humble. But by the way, the Prophet, he knew. But I mean, he didn't want to tell. I mean, this is for action and suspense. Nobody knows what they did. You can put the backup rhythm music like behind this, like zzz, nobody knows what they did. All Muslims say Ameen. Okay, now, but I did not see them except that they were cursed and changed into rats. Man, I never thought about this before. And Muhammad now, he want to give you the reasoning. Look at the reasoning. For if you put milk of a she camel in a front of a rat, it will not drink it. But if you put a milk of a sheep, she will drink it. Takbir! Wow! Now, based in Muhammad analyze to what happened, Muhammad, he come with the conclusion that there is a similarity between the Jew and this rat. Why? Because the rat don't drink she camel, the Jew don't drink she camel. That's mean he was a Jew and Allah make him a rat, which means this rat is an Orthodox Jew according to Muhammad. I mean, imagine you became a rat now, but still you are Orthodox Jews. I mean, look how conservative this rat is. Still, he's practicing the law of Moses. Unbelievable. Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, you are the best prophet ever, brother. I mean, I wish I have a prophet like you. How in the world Muhammad, he come with this? Mean. That's deep. How? What? I'm telling you, you people are missing a lot of knowledge, and you need really a true prophet who can tell you stories no one ever told before bedtime. And because now it's bedtime for many of you, I have to go. I want to say thank you guys for being here. This video will not stay really there. Nothing much there, actually. I just want to have a conversation with you. But remember, let the Muslims flag your channels. That will make you more excited and make you see that you are doing the right thing. They flag one, they delete one, open 10, 20, 30. It's for free. For free. Enjoy it. Thank you guys for being here. And if you don't subscribe, I'm going to curse Allah, ask Allah to curse you and make you a rat. To use the mice in your hand, better than cursing you and turn you into a rat. Which one you want? Use your mice and hit the, and click at like and share, or I ask Allah to curse you and turn you into a rat, and then you will not drink the she camel milk, huh? And then a prophet after me will come. His name is Ahmad. He will tell you that you are a rat who is cursed by Christian Prince. So brother, click like, click subscribe, buy your mice, otherwise I will make you a rat. Thank you very much. This is a true story and clear warning from Allah. Thank you. May the Lord bless you all, and until we see you again, Christ is Lord. Islam is a joke, my friend, and we will not be part of it. Thank you very much. Take care and God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you.